welcome to the MDNOL Truck Series. We are here at Gateway. We got Henry McGee on pole, Jack Seacrest in second, Dylan Thomas in third, Joshua Miller in fourth, and fifth goes to Wilson Hunt. Been an eventful last few races here in the MDNOL, so we're just trying to get through to the playoffs. As Henry McGee will lead the field to green here at Gateway. I am not looking forward to Gateway, as these races usually take forever. I think I may have actually taken Gateway off of the schedule for next season. I don't remember. Anyways, green flag is in the air here at Gateway. I don't remember what I called this race. Is it the Gateway 200? Hold up. Indeed, it's the Gateway 200. Henry McGee on the outside line, or on the inside, they're going to get going pretty well. They're nearly 4 wide down the back straightaway. I couldn't imagine how that's not going to work out. Jack Seacrest slips back a little bit. Charging up on that outside, but not really able to make that work. As they head off turn 4 for the first time. Dylan Thomas wants this lead here early. Going to lead the first lap. Or the second lap, I guess. I don't know that. I don't know, we're on lap 2, but nonetheless. Yeah, okay, we're not on lap 2. He did lead the first lap. Here comes Wilson Hunt, though. Oh, back there. Whoa, what a save by, I think that was the 67 of TJ Louder. It's been good in everything this year, but not really trucks. Trucks have not been his strong suit this season. As all these guys slide up, here comes Joshua Miller to the back bumper of Wilson Hunt. These guys up front are now single file. Dylan Thomas will lead again. Oh, and the yellow flag's out. Oh, big time crash on the front straightaway here. Foster Creek, Matthew Campbell Young, and the 33 of Jesse Awuji involved. Will Sensing actually got a piece of that beforehand. Oh, Thacker got the wall, and then Awuji squeezed up into him, and then 13 involved, and then those guys really weren't involved. The 13's the other main guy involved, I'd say, with probably quite a bit of damage, and he's going to go down in the grass. I'm gonna say he's probably leaking something, trying to keep everything off the track there. Let's see if we got another camera angle of it. Oh, looked like we had a decent. Yeah, that front of that truck is torn off a bit there. Well, an early crash like that, kind of normal in this series, to be honest. Gonna let Dylan Thomas stay out front though. Gonna go green this time by. The only truck out of the race is the 13, so everyone else is good to continue. As it'll be Dylan Thomas leading the field back to green here. It takes a while to get to the green flag, so that's something. I don't remember if I took Gateway off the schedule. Part of me hopes I did, because I don't remember liking this. Anyways, coming back to the green flag here, Dylan Thomas out front, Wilson Hunt second, and Joshua Miller in that third position. And the green flag is back out. Miller going to look for that second position on Wilson Hunt. Oh, the 17 got the wall back there. They're stacking up big time in the middle of this pack here. Whoa! What was the 17 doing? He's going to get backed into the wall hard. The 88 was involved as well with a lot of... the 26. Ah, man. Well, that's rough. I think they're... Thacker in the fence, too. I don't know what just happened. I know who was involved, I can tell you that much. That was an interesting wreck. I don't really know what Hank Phillips was doing there. Cut down low, hard into that outside wall. Timmy Hill becomes involved. Oh, and Foster Creek gets in it really late, and then him and Will Sensing spin around. Oh, and Thacker just gets the wall here. Oh, I think I know what was going on. The 56 who I mentioned got involved. That's Timmy Hill. He he was slowing down on the front stretch and everyone was reacting to it. Take one more look from the 68's view just to get the point around that they spun. '68 was barely involved, but involved nonetheless. You can see Foster Creek on the left side of your screen there, taking a hard hit there up into Alvin, or the 17 actually, I think that's who it was. A lot of guys pitting here. Wilson Hunt now your leader, actually. Didn't realize that Hunt had taken the lead. Coming back to green here. Green flag is back out in the air. Dylan Thomas wants that position back, it seems. Might be going for it here off of 2. Oh, Hunt's really wide. He's going to get the fence. Send it in to turn 1 a little bit too hard there. At least he didn't do what Hank Phillips did. But he might get the fence here off 4 again. Nope, able to keep it down low. So far, at least. As Joshua Miller's going to go for the lead here. It's going to be side by side at the line. I think Miller actually led that lap. Indeed he did. Not by much, though. Oh, and these guys are going to be close. Oh, we got trouble in the back. Chad Fincham got turned. Big crash here on the back straightaway. Oh, our pole sitter's involved. Gavin York was in it as well. He's torn up. Seen the right front of that truck. Destroyed. Oh, Kevin Marshall. They're all riding the fence tags coming back here. Chase Hansen was one of the trucks I originally mentioned that was involved. I know the 49 I seen get turned. Chad Fincham. See what happens here. Henry McGee's up wide. The 6 drives into him. They start wrecking. And then the 49 gets turned and they just pile it up. The 2 of Bogey involved. 15 involved. This Taylor Gerald gets sent across the grass. Jackson Kohler involved. Brandon Wilson's done for. Let's look at this from a... let's do this. See what kind of view we can get from here. Harvey Hunt was sort of involved. Not too bad. Oh, that's how Matthew Campbell Young got involved. And Gavin York got hit up ahead a little bit. A lot of wrecked race trucks here. After that one, unfortunately. But most of these guys should still be able to race out of it. So that's okay. Going back up front, Josh Miller, now your leader. Will be coming back green this lap. Okay. And to update you for Season 2, I did not remove Gateway, so... So Gateway will still be on the schedule, whether I like it or not. Green flag is back out in the air. I don't even remember why I dislike it. I just think it's because the races here take so long. As Miller missed the bottom a little bit there, he might go up into the fence actually. Indeed, if he did, he only scrubbed it. I heard a little bit of a noise there. Oh, and someone wrecked. No, they didn't. I think Mike Mongo slammed into the wall though. Back up front.
Womack took the lead, but he's going to lose it to Dylan Thomas here off of 4. Whoa, Jack Seacrest is right on his inside there. I thought that could have been detrimental, but it looks like we're okay. As I'm curious to where Wilson Hunt's fallen. He was up here a while ago. He's not up here anymore. He may have pitted. He's fallen quite far. Maybe not. Could have just been a product of how the races turned out. But Dylan Thomas back out front now here at Gateway. Thomas has been really solid in the Truck Series this season. Probably a championship favorite so far. Excuse me. Dylan Thomas continuing to lead here. Yeah, I feel like I remember Gateway getting really boring. After the first few laps, they wreck, and then it gets kind of strung out. So, we'll see, though. Looks like I'm going to be here a while. This looks like it's going to be one of the longer truck races. So. At least I didn't do Xfinity here. Might not do trucks here next season, as I haven't made the Truck Series schedule yet. Oh, here comes Jack Quinn, though. He's coming up here. We've seen him be pretty good at Phoenix a few races back, so... Actually, I think that was the last race. No, Atlanta was the last race, so it would have been Phoenix. Trying to get to the inside of Dylan Thomas here. Ethan Womack, who's been tearing it up in Cup, got 3 wins in a row there in 3rd. And in case everyone doesn't know, a driver can run for all 3 or really all 4 if you count ARCA, all 4 championships in this, and can still run Cup. It doesn't matter. They can go for any championship at the same time. As Jack Quinn has taken the lead from Thomas here. And now Austin Flick and Guillermo Rodriguez up here in the top 5, who winner at Phoenix and winner at Pocono there. Guillermo missed the bottom there a bit. He's going to fall back a little bit. Man, got the fence there off too. Didn't hear anything though, so I'm going to assume he's alright. Chris Beasley back there in 6th. He hasn't won a race this season. I don't believe Jack Quinn has either. As I could check real quick. Jack Quinn has not won a race this season. As it's going to be now Austin Flick making the move for 2nd on Dylan Thomas here. Going to move up there. Now Thomas is going to have to fend off Ethan Womack here for the 3rd position. Ethan Womack going to go to the inside here. I thought Chris Beasley was going to be in a good position, but Joshua Miller wants that position now, so Beasley's going to go to the outside, and, well, I don't believe Miller's going to have much of a choice but to give it to him, or other way around. Oh, caution's out. Hey, what do you know? Oh my goodness, and they're just piling into it. Oh, man. Oh, that just took out a lot of trucks. Oh, and, okay. Yes, Chase Hansen didn't want to race anymore. I guess this track has no panic detail. What happened? Oh, it started with Jake and Sensing. Okay. Well, you kind of get the idea of what's happening here now. Alright, we'll take a look at this where the focus is actually correct. So Sensing tries the slider on Alvin Tompkins. Doesn't work. They all pile in.
Yeah, well, to say the least, that is the case. They all literally pile in as they overreact into the wall and pile into it. Including Chase Henson there at the end. And he's done for as well. So, alright. That was interesting. As I guess everyone up here is also overreacting and take a look at what he did. That might change the complexion of this race a little. Oh no! What has happened here? They were slowing down for the yellow, I thought. And Chase Hansen just comes down into Dylan Thomas. I mean, he'll keep his position because of the when the yellow came out, but that's interesting. Pit stops have taken place, and Thomas lost a lot of ground here. It's actually Joshua Miller up to the lead now. I don't even know where to begin. Josh Miller takes the lead under the pit stop cycle, and Brendan Reed moves up to second. So that's interesting. We're going to go back green this lap. And it's going to be Chris Beasley in third, who was up there already, so not much position changing for them, but this has been wacky. Josh Miller, Brendan Reed, and Chris Beasley lead the field back to the green flag here at Gateway. Haven't seen much of Brendan Reed up front, or that 22 of, I believe, Jonathan Powers in this series. Indeed. And Chris Beasley's actually going to go look for the lead here, as Brendan Reed did not have a very good restart. Maybe that's why he's not been up front much today. But Jonathan Powers now, right on the back bumper of that 98. We watch Beasley take the lead. As here comes Jonathan Powers. They're side by side up front. Beasley didn't have a very good 3 and 4, and that's going to let Jonathan Powers come up here and lead this lap. Jonathan Powers now out front here at Gateway. Excuse me, with Chris Beasley to his outside. Beasley gonna have to try and rock this outside line in 1 and 2. Can't quite do it. Gets really tight. And here comes Jack Quinn, who was our leader when the yellow flag came out. So he's coming back up to the front. It's gonna be there's a lot of trucks out of this race, especially after that last wreck. But Beasley able to get back around Jack Quinn here. Down the front straightaway, we're going to go 3 wide, 2 teammates, and then Dylan Thomas there in fourth. So Thomas clearly not too badly damaged from that last incident that he had on the front straightaway. Seems to be good to go. As his top 3 out front now. Oh, Jack Quinn going to make the move for second. Can he get there? Can he get the run? Oh, they're wrecking! Oh, Dylan Thomas is in it. So is Josh Miller. Oh, they piled it up on the front straightaway yet again. Oh, boy. I seen Michael Scout in the 42 get turned first. I believe that's who that is, at least. Yep. I'm going to say he drove too far up the track and got into Dylan Thomas. So pinches Dylan Thomas into the wall, and then Miller slams into the side of Dylan Thomas, and then rinse and repeat of people just slamming into the back of there. Yep, there comes the Blackstorm Motorsport 41. A lot of Blackstorm Motorsport cars involved in that. Trucks, I should say. It just ended up being a big stack up on this outside line here. And everybody gets in it. They all just drive up the track into it. Could have been oil on the track, too. That's a very good possibility. Dylan Thacker in it, Logan Cribb, Gavin Marshall. I don't think there's going to be much of a recovery for Dylan Thomas from that one, unfortunately. That one looks like it probably took him out. Or at least gave him enough damage to where he won't be competitive. Josh Miller as well, actually, unfortunately. He was a really competitive truck, and probably going to hurt his... It's definitely going to hurt his chances. We're coming back to the green this lap, it seems. Pace trucks off. It's going to be Jonathan Powers, Jack Quinn, and Chris Beasley leading the field to the green over Colin Burns. I believe Powers does need to win a race in this series to lock himself into the playoffs. We're getting pretty close to that. I believe race 19 starts playoffs, and I'm pretty sure this is 14, so. Through 1 and 2, Powers looks fine. Got a decent jump. Chris Beasley looking to take away that second position away from Jack Quinn, but it looks like Colin Burns got better run through 1 and 2 than both of them. So now Colin Burns up to the second position. Winner earlier this year. Actually won Atlanta. But didn't get a good 3 and 4. Here comes Beasley back there. Oh, and we're going to have another wreck. Down the front straightaway. Oh, and Dylan Thomas manages to get collected again. Yeah, the first truck I see be involved was the 46. Squeezes the 44 up and into the fence, and then gets spun. Michael Mongo involved as well. Coming through here. He actually gets kind of airborne here when he hits the wall and then spins out. And then, of course, Dylan Thomas involved. He hit both trucks. Man, he cannot catch a break today. Feels like he can't catch a break these last few races. Let's go, let's actually pause this and go on board with him. This one probably took him. Slipped off that left front. Move the fence off 4, can't see, and then boom, and then boom again. So, big oof for Dylan Thomas here. I'll say this one will 100% take him out of the race, though, more than likely. Gavin Marshall pretty torn up as well. Green flag is back out in the air, though. All right. 17 laps to go here. Colin Burns looking to the inside of Chris Beasley. Wants that second position. Beasley will probably be able to clear him down the back straightaway, though. Looks like he had the run off the corner. Chris Beasley actually might be able to get up here and take the lead. Both Powers and Beasley need wins this season. None of them had, neither one of the leaders had a great run through the corner, so it's going to allow Colin Burns to close in here. Going to the inside here is Chris Beasley. Going to look to the inside for turn 1. Going to be able to get there. Powers not able to make the outside line work the way he wanted to. Going to slip back to probably the 3rd position now. If we take a look on the leaderboard, indeed, Dylan Thomas 3 laps down, likely out of this race. I'm going to shift the cameras by accident. That'll be alright. Oh, Beasley's up really high. I think he almost got turned by Colin Burns there. Go forward. Yeah, Dylan Thomas is indeed out of this race. There's not many trucks left in this race, to be fair. It's Jack Seacrest getting up toward the front now, looking to make something happen as they head down the back straightaway. In through 3 and 4. A lot of these guys go really wide there. Oh, Beasley up and in the fence. Jonathan Powers in it, and so is Jack Quinn. Oh, they're wrecking big time on the front straightaway. That's not good. Jack Quinn is blowing up because of it. Oh, man. Guys that needed wins. I mean, Beasley, Powers, Quinn. Flick is fortunately good, I think. Oh, Landon Spivey in it. Joshua Miller in it once again. Michael Scout gets involved. Oh my goodness. Heartbreaker for Quinn, Powers, and I imagine a few more as well that thought they would have had good shots at winning today. I mean, Powers goes around, and I think Beasley will be okay to at least keep going, but Powers may be alright as well, honestly. It's Jack Quinn who took the hardest blow there and is going to be out of this race. That's so unfortunate. Brendan Reed, I believe, was involved as well. Or he was involved in the last incident. That one. Landon Spivey going to take him out of the race as well. Well, Back under yellow with Colin Burns out front. Jack Seacrest up front as well. Ethan Womack got through that, who is another guy who needs a win in the Truck Series, so that could be beneficial to him. Getting really... Oh. Alright, well, we're going to back it up here a little bit, because I missed the restart clearly. As the green flag is back out, we're back from commercial break here. Wink, 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 nod, 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 nod. Jack Seacrest did not get a good restart, and Colin Burns is gone. Probably will go wide and let the whole field catch him, though, just because that's what everyone seems to have done here today. Did not do that, as Chris Beasley is actually still alright, it seems. Still battling for that second position here. That's a 21 of Evan Bruce up here as well. He could use a win. With the Black Storm Motorsports truck of Colin Burns, who won at Atlanta. I believe is looking to make it back-to-back wins. Heck, if we look back there in 8th, Jonathan Powers is still in this as well, so that's pretty crazy, honestly. Indeed, yeah, Colin Burns looking for what I believe is back-to-back wins. I literally recorded Atlanta yesterday, and I can't even remember who won. But I'm pretty sure it was Colin Burns. So, I didn't write it down anywhere, because it's not up on YouTube yet, as of the time of recording this, so I didn't update the Discord. I don't remember. But anyways, Evan Bruce trying to run down Colin Burns here. But Burns looking to... I'm going to keep saying looking good to go back-to-back. If I'm just wrong, I just look stupid, and I don't really care, so... Burns trying to keep it nice and tidy out front. But Evan Bruce doing everything he can to run him down because he needs a win. If Evan Bruce is able to get this win, it would put him into the playoffs. I believe we've had 10 different winners in trucks so far. No, 11 actually. And I think 12 make the playoffs. No, maybe, I think it actually is 8. I don't remember. I don't remember. Maybe 10. I'm not sure. Anyways, we've had a bunch of different winners, so I think I could be wrong about the win and you're in thing. It's just going to depend on where they're at points. But winning would obviously help that, so everybody right now wants to win. I don't think Jack Seacrest has won a race yet either. I just would have assumed he had because he's ran so good in Cup, so... But Jack Seacrest running there in the 3rd position, he wants to win this race. So, yeah. But if Colin Burns can hang on, that would be great for his chances of making the playoffs. He's the only other driver that I know of to have won 2 races is Dylan Thomas, from what I can tell. So Dylan Thomas is the only other driver to win 2 races. He's out of this race, so it's a huge chance for these guys. As we're inside 5 laps to go. We're actually at 5 laps to go. Coming to 4. Evan Burns trying to close that gap, though, on Colin. Oh, excuse me, Evan Bruce, not Evan Burns. Down this back straightaway, the truck, it's about 3 truck lengths. Oh, here comes Jack Seacrest with a huge run through 3 and 4. Gonna be right on the back bumper of Colin Burns. Will they look to the inside? Close the gap. We're going to have a good battle here to end this race, it seems. I think Burns got a better run off the corner, though. Jack Seacrest wants that Truck Series win. Fairly sure he's won in everything else. Actually, I don't think he's won in Xfinity. Here he comes to the inside, side by side down the front straightaway, and it's going to be Seacrest leading this lap. And Burns is going to be stuck on that outside line because here comes Evan Bruce. Will Bruce send it to the inside of Seacrest? Can't do it. And Burns is really wide. Almost got the fence there. Here comes Evan Bruce. Can he steal away the Truck Series win from Jack Seacrest? Seacrest goes up high a little bit, but so does Evan Bruce. Burns closes back in. We're going to have the white flag here at Gateway. I don't know if they're going to be able to get to Jack Seacrest, especially if Burns can put on the pressure of to Jack. Oh my goodness, I am butchering this toward the end. Call me Rick Allen. Dang, I love you, Rick. It's side by side between Colin Burns and Evan Bruce down the back straightaway, but may not matter. Seacrest slips up a little bit off 4, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be side by side for second down this front straightaway. Who's it going to be? But it's going to be Jack Seacrest winning at Gateway, and I don't know who's going to get second. I believe it was Colin Burns. Burns gets it. It's a dead tie at the line, but wow, what a finish here at Gateway. Man, I called this race boring. Maybe I'm wrong. Burns by a nose, and I mean just a nose, over Seacrest. Let's get a better angle of this. Well, that's one better angle, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Right there is the gap between 1 and 2 here. Or excuse me, 2 and 3. But it's going to be Jack Seacrest getting the win. And maybe, locking himself into the playoffs. But nonetheless, that win is on his resume now. Winner here at Gateway. In his Idols Lowe's number 48 truck, painted up like Jimmy Johnson. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, I need to go to the top 10. I forgot to do that at Atlanta in the Cup Series. So, it's Jack Seacrest winning, Colin Burns second, Evan Bruce third, Ethan Womack gets fourth, Brendan Reed gets fifth, Jonathan Powers ends up 6th after wrecking. That's impressive. Chris Beasley ends up 7th. Same thing applies to him. 8th goes to Wilson Hunt. 9th goes to Joshua Miller, who was involved in wrecks. And 10th goes to Jaden Yoakley. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.